right, today we are going to go over my 5 favorite VSTs, third-party VSTs that complements your DAW. All right, let's get to it. So the first one I like to cover is Scalar II. So what is Scalar II? It's like a plugin that kind of gives you an easy way to play chords. So one way that it works is that it can detect the MIDI that you play from your MIDI keyboard, or you can actually detect notes or chords from MP3 or something like that, and it tries to detect these chords. I think it could do a better job at detecting chords in the MP3, but it does a pretty decent job at detecting MIDI notes. So I'm just gonna play some chords on my MIDI controller. Let's see. So I got these. So that's pretty cool. So if you are a non-piano player like myself and just rather just have an easy way of just putting chords together, that's the way to do it. There are also preset chords that you can just go into. Let's go into Bossa Nova. Then you can also do like a performance of the chords. So it has like different performance. So it's a really dope plugin for people who are not really true piano players. If you just want to put something together real quick, I think it complements your DAW fairly well. And there are a lot of other things you can go over. Maybe I'll do another video just covering just this plugin. Okay, next we have Melted Filter. So it's a plugin by Waves, and it's like a filtering plugin. Honestly, I mostly use it for its bit crusher capability. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play a loop that I have. And I'm going to play around with the bit crusher parameters, and then I'll play around with the presets. There's another thing with this plugin, it does like a sequence, like a filtering type of sequence, which is pretty cool. So let's go over it again. So I can go on for days messing around with this, but yeah, this is another cool plugin that I think it complements your DAW fairly well, at least for me. Okay, we have SubLab, pretty dope VST. It's really just for low-end basses and 808s and stuff like that, and it's really cool. So I found myself using this plugin frequently this year. It's one of my favorites. And one of my favorite features about this is that you can actually resample inside of the plugin and then drag it directly to your DAW. So I'm gonna click this sample button right here and do this. So now you can just drag the file, sample file, anywhere on your DAW. You can drag it here, or you can just drag it into the sampler. Now you have a sample. Crystallizer. It's like a delay type of plugin. It uses mostly delays and micro delays, and I want to say granular synthesis type of delay. I don't have a technical term for it, but in my opinion, what it does, it unbores any sound. So if you have a sound that's just boring, it makes it less boring. That's just a regular sound, right? So let's put in Crystallizer. So it sounds kind of video gamey, pretty cool. And lastly, Tornado. It's a pretty cool VST by Sugar Bytes. I like to use it when I'm doing like my lo-fi type beats, and it has similar type of effect as the SP404 in a way that you can do on the fly tricks and effects and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just let it run and go through the effects. Then there's some other things you can do on here too. Let's see, you can do some randomization. Just do random stuff. Then you have this dictator right here to where it does a whole bunch of crazy stuff with all of these effects at once. So I hit this slider up and it's just, you see all that going on? It's crazy, right? So let's just let it run. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. So, yep, that is Tornado. All right, so that was my top 5 VSTs. Let me know in the comments which are your favorite 5 VSTs, or 1 or 10, whatever. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.